Well, do you not have to have that? You got to have the ImageMate going too. Okay, that's what you're. Okay, so this is what your spiral should look like right there. All right. On the back of page 2, you're going to glue the scientific notation with negative exponents. You're going to glue that on the back of page 2. Fold it, remember? We folded it and put it in our spiral, yeah, as a binder, in your binder. So you're going to glue that on the back of page 2. You should not, after the envelope, on the back of the envelope, you should not have the number in the back of the pages. Yes, we might one day, but not, we haven't numbered any back of the page. On the back of page 2, fold it like a hamburger. It doesn't matter. Just however you want to do it. It's up to you. Guys, get the glue. What you waiting on? Back to page 2. Go back to page 2. All right. Now take this page, and we're gonna cut it out. We're gonna cut this out. This is gonna go on the back of page 3. This page right here. We're cutting out. Yeah, on the back of page 3. Once you get Okay, here's what you're going to do. No. Stop. Okay, guys, it's I have to stop and go help people, and then I get. Okay, so look right here. You're going to cut in rows across here. You should have 4 rows when you get done. Don't cut this. Leave that on row 1. Cut across there. Okay. Guys, when we finish, y'all look up. This is what it's going to look like when we finish. That's what it's going to, the end product is going to look like. So, here's what we're going to do. Well, first we're going to glue this down. Not the whole thing. We're going to glue, if you have a little glue, a small glue, then what you're going to do is just glue like the width of it across there. Just glue across. You're going to put it down, and then you're going to fold it up. So you're going to glue about, you see about how far I glued down? A little past the bow line, and you're going to fold it up. Okay? Then you're going to take the power of 10, glue across the top again, and glue that down. Fold it up. So you should have 2 folded up. Then you're going to glue Simplify, the top of Simplify. You're going to glue it underneath, right there. Fold it up. Then the last one, the decimal, you're going to glue the whole thing down. That doesn't mean you have to put glue on every single bit of it. You're going to glue the whole thing down. Fold it down, and that's what you should have right there. Then you're going to take your scissors and you're going to cut on the bow line. You're going to cut strips up. Okay? Does everybody have that? Okay. We ready? Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and start. Most everybody's done, huh? All right. So let's look at this right here. We're reviewing. When you multiply a number that's 1 or more but less than 10 times 10 to the third, then that's scientific notation. 10 to the third is written, what's another way to write 10 to the third? 10 times 10 times 10. Come on, write with me. 10 times 10 times 10. So, what we're doing actually is multiplying 4.23 times 1,000. I don't make you write all this, do I? I'm not making you write all this. When you're multiplying that, what is the trick I've shown you? What do? You write what? 423 without the decimal and move your decimal how many times? How many? 3, huh? Y'all, I have taught this, I believe. So 3, so I move it 2, and I'm going to add a 0. You moved it twice and then add a 0. That's your decimal. Guys, in a minute, you're going to do that page 45 and 46. On the back, where it's got multiple choice, you still have to write the number down. You can't just go circle and answer. If you do that, XW. Okay, now we're going to multiply times 10 to the negative third. Guys, 10 to the negative third is the same as writing 1/10 times 1/10 times 1/10. That equals 1 over 1,000 because you just multiply the top, multiply the bottom. When I multiply by 1,000, I'm actually dividing by 1,000. That's the same thing. So I'm taking 4.23 dividing by 1,000. So my answer to get that number, what do I put down here? 423, and I back up how many times? 3. And what's the trick we said? You write what? 3 zeros, put your decimal after the first one. Hey, guys, are y'all with me? Y'all are scaring me. You're acting like I hadn't taught this before. Right? You back it up 3 times? Okay. Now, a lot of times when I teach this, and it's got a negative exponent, everybody thinks that that's going to be a negative answer. It's not, because that number is not negative. It just means it's a number less than 1. But, look right here, that is negative. We're multiplied by 10 to the third, which is 10 times 10 times 10. So we're taking negative 4.23 and multiplying by 1,000. We're multiplying by 1,000. So my answer, it is going to be negative because your first factor is negative. So you write negative 423. How many zeros do I need to add? 1. Good job. On the last one, on the last one, look, that's negative and the exponent's negative. So again, 10 to the negative third is the same as 1/10 times 1/10 times 1/10. So when I simplify, when I do this problem, I'm going to take that and divide by 1,000. When you divide by 1,000, you're backing your decimal up how many times? 3 times. And look, they backed it up 3 times. But this is negative because the first factor is negative. Does that make sense? Okay. Number to 6 at the bottom of the page. Just number to 6 at the bottom of the page. You're going to write these in scientific notation. Come on, get busy. When you're writing in scientific notation, what do you have to make sure you do for me? So I know you know what you're doing. The arrow. The arrow. The arrow. Not in the answers. Right over here. And we're going to wait and do 6 in a minute. Do 1 through 5 right now. Okay. Uh-oh, y'all can't finish. Why ain't you done? you don't get this, honey, we've been working on it. Like this, right here. Exactly like this right here that you just did. Right there. Except for the last two. Okay, let's just, is it most everybody done? No, okay, I'll wait. We're about to take a grade on this. I've been in here every morning, 7:15. Mm-hmm. Million, yeah. 1 and the 5, yes, you got to go put all of that number down to the, yeah. That's why I did that one. It's tricky, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Okay, where's your home decimal going to go? We know the home decimal. Where's the decimal right now in that number? Behind the 0. I see a couple of people working, so I'm stopping. So where am I going to go put it? Where's my new decimal going to go? Behind the 8, and then take it home. So we've got to write 8.124. And look, guys, we got to write all these numbers down to the 0, because if I don't include them when I multiply, then I'm not going to get those numbers. So it's times 10 to the what? 4th power. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, where's the home decimal? Right there. Where am I going to go put it? Behind the 9, and I'm going to take it home. So that's going to be 9 times 10 to the 6th power. Number 3, my home decimal's right there. Where am I going to go put it? 6 and the 7. I'm going to take it home. That's going to give me 6.730015. I have to go all the way down to that 5 to where the 0s start. I can't stop there, because then the 1 and 5 wouldn't be in my answer. Times 10 to the what? Now, oh, when I see 0, that it starts with a 0, what am I thinking already in my head? Negative, 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 negative exponents. So I'm going to put my decimal after the 5, take it home. 5.43 times 10 to the, yes, the 0s remind me it's negative, and going to the left reminds me it's negative. I put my decimal after the 9, I take it home. 9 times 10 to the -2. So when it asks you to do scientific notation, ooh, scientists are smart. You need to go show me some work in the number. Go do your error in the number and then go write it. But now when it asks for the standard number, guys, this is the standard number, the standard form, the standard notation. Standard means you're just writing a number. How long y'all been writing numbers? Yeah, 2, 3. Right? So you have to write the numbers easy. Right? So we don't need to show any work. We just write the number. We just go write the number. So I write what in the blank? Help me. 673. I'm going to do what? Back up how many times? 4. So how many zeros? 4. And put your decimal after the first one. Look, in the air. Let's do our pencil. Let's do in the air. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Do not, when it says write the standard number, come over here. This is what some people want to do. And then I don't know where in the world, Miss Kent and I do not know where in the world the decimal is, where you mean it to be, where it is supposed to be. We don't know. Okay? All right. Don't do it. It's supposed to be torn out of it. Oh, yeah. Don't do it. Just put omit. Omit. O-M-I-T. Are you kidding me? I don't even understand. Okay. Okay, look at on page 45. I have not told you to start working. I have not told you to start working. So you gotta show work, don't you? You gotta show. Now when it says write the number, you just write the number. When it's scientific notation, you gotta do scientific notation. You gotta do your error, right? Even on the back. You better not just circle an answer. It'll be wrong. Okay. Now you need to move or get a blinder. That's why you get me. Okay. Get busy. Move or get a blinder. And turn it in when you're done.